What's good, guys? Pictures by Schoolboy here, and welcome back to yet another video. Today's video is another tutorial, and in today's video I'm going to take you guys through a plugin that I recently discovered. It's called Dehancer, and it's a film-like color grading plugin for Photoshop. I think it works with other softwares as well, but I use Photoshop mainly for my retouching, so that is what I'm going to show you guys today and take you through how this plugin works. I really like the way it works. It's very easy to understand and everything, so I'm going to just go ahead and show you guys how it works and everything. So as you can see from the image right here, I just finished retouching this image right now, and I wanted to show you guys how you can use Dehancer to give you that film like color grade on your images. If you want to try Dehancer for yourself, I think you can get a free trial and test it out for yourself to see how it works, so that you can make an informed decision as to purchasing the full software or getting to know how it really works and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and make a stamp visible layer of all these layers that I used in the retouching. So I have a shortcut on my tablet, so I'm going to click the button, and it's going to create a stamp visible layer of all these layers below here. And as you can see, the stamp visible layer is named layer 3. So with the layer 3 selected, I'm going to go ahead to filter. And then if you look at here, you can see I have the plugin installed already. So if you have it installed, it will be here. If you come to the filter panel right here, you can see it here as Dehancer. So you click on it and you select Dehancer fill. This will take you to the plugin and open the interface of the plugin, so that you can go ahead and make your adjustments the way you want to. So it's going to take a while to open. So this is how it looks right now, and as I said earlier, it is a very easy to navigate, very easy to understand interface, and I think it even looks a little more like it was like a part of the Photoshop already. If you look at the colors and how the UI looks, it really looks like it's already a part of the Photoshop, but it's a different plugin that you have to install, and I really like that attention to detail. So if you look on the left here, we have the film profile, and this is where you can start. You can check this box right here, and it's going to give you access to these film filters. Let me call them filters right here. They are really cool. You can cycle through and make a few adjustments depending on the one you want. But one thing that I really like about these plugins is the black and white filters. They are very clean. I really like the way the black and white filters look. This one, for instance, you can see the way it looks. I really love the way it looks. It gives this simple and very clean look to the image. If black and white is something you are trying to go for, and I really like that. I really like this one too. This one is a different black and white filter, and I think this one also works great. So you can come to the film profile tab here and cycle through everything, see which one you like or which one you would like to make adjustments to suit the kind of image that you are trying to edit or something. So right from there, if you look at the right side of the panel right here, you can also see that we have some adjustments right here. It's more or less like the camera raw of the Photoshop. When you open a raw file in Photoshop and it opens through camera raw, I mean, this is how it kind of looks. So that is why I said I really love the interface. It really feels like it belongs in Photoshop. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but yeah, that is how I feel about it. I think it's really cool. So I'm not going to go over everything, because during my few days or weeks of testing, I realized I haven't used every single panel or tab right here. There are a few that I frequently visit, and that is what I'm going to go through. So the first one will be the film grain. I really love to add film grains to my images sometimes. So I'm just going to scroll and find the film grain tab, and as you can see, it is right here. So I'm going to check it, and it's going to add this beautiful film grain. For this type of image, I wouldn't want to do much than just a film grain, but for tutorial purposes, I'm going to show you a few other things that I really use and like about this plugin. So as you can see, the film grain, it looks amazing. It really looks amazing. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see how the film grain looks amazing on this image. If I check it off, this is how it looks before, and this is the after. So film grain is something that I really love and I use in this plugin. There are settings to this film grain and how it looks. So as you can see, the one that it's on right now is the 35mm ISO 200 film grain. It gives you that ISO 250 film grain, so you can change it and it's going to give you a different feel or a different type of grain. So you can cycle through and see which one works best for the kind of image that you are trying to edit. Now the next thing that I'm going to go over is the halation. So if you see here, we have the halation tab, and I think this one is really cool for people who are into photo manipulation and graphic designing, people who edit or design covers for artists and things like that. Because mind you, I was a graphic designer before I became a photographer. I was into graphic design before I became a photographer. And if you look at the way this halation thing turns the image, it gives it some sci-fi kind of look, and I really love the way it looks. And with the halation too, there are different ones that you can cycle through. Look at this one, for instance. Let's say this girl is an artist, and she has sent this picture over for a cover art or something, and you wanted to add an effect or something to the image to create the cover art or something. I think this is really good. It looks like I don't know how to describe it, but I really love the way that it looks. And I think if you are into the designs of cover art, if you're a graphic designer or something like that, this would be a very great tool for you to add an effect or something like that to your image, depending on the kind of design or whatever that you are trying to do. So that will be the second one. And the third one is going to be the bloom. I really love the way the bloom also is. I don't know if I turn it on, you can see how it creates a very soft and bloomy effect. It makes the image soft in a very nice and very way. One of the things that I mostly like to do is to pair this bloom with the black and white. So if I'm editing an image and I know this image, I would like it in black and white, I would put the black and white filter on it, and then I'll also add a little bit of bloom to give it that bloomy effect. It really looks very soft and very it takes away a little bit of the shadows from the image. I think it makes the shadows a little brighter, and it softens the highlight, so it makes it looks very soft and very clean. And that is what I really like about this bloom effect, or whatever that is called. The last thing that I will talk about is the overscan, which is right here. I haven't really used the film damage, so I can't really talk much about it. But with the overscan here too, I really like what it is. It gives you this filmic filters, or I don't even know how to call it, but let me change it to right now the picture is a portrait, and the one here I think is in a landscape which is vertical. So let me change it to horizontal so that you can see how it really works. And if I change it, this is how it looks. So it gives you this this clean, I don't know how to call it, this artistic filter or something on the pictures, and I think it's cool. I mean, it's different. It doesn't look like just a normal. So I think with the overscan here, if you are trying to, let's say you are a landscape, or you take a photo and you want this photo to have a very artistic look, you want it to have that filmic, in as much as the picture look, in as much as you want the picture to look very how do I say it, very filmic, you would also want some film elements in the picture, such as this overscan. I think it's really cool. So there are different versions that you can cycle through. So we have Super 8mm, Standard 16mm, Ultra 16. So you can go through and see which one that works best for the kind of image that you are trying to edit or something. And I think it's really cool. I really love how this plugin it feels like it's a part of the Photoshop. It works great, everything is good. I really love it. And yeah, that will be it for this video. Make sure you try it out and let me know down in the comment section below. And also I'll put a link down in the description box below in case you want to download it and try it for yourself. I'll have a link down in the description box below. And yeah, I think it's really cool. But before we go, let me try and make a real quick edit and show you guys what I was talking about with the black and white and the bloom. So with the black and white, I normally go for how do you call it? Yeah, I normally go for this one, the Agfa Scala 200X, and with the bloom, it gives it a very soft and a very dreamy look. And look at how it looks already. I think it looks amazing. So I'm going to click OK, and yeah, it's going to apply it. And yeah, this is how it looks. I even forgot to add the film grain. So I'm going to go back to filter, Dehancer film, and add a film grain. And I think that will really tie everything together to give the image the look that I was talking about. So let me check this off and let me head to the film grain. And yeah, this is the film grain. And yeah, I think this one is cool, so let me use this one. And yeah, so this is how it looks. So I think it has lost a lot of shadows. So I'm going to just create a levels adjustment tab, and I'm going to pull the shadows in just a little bit. And yeah, I think that will be it. I really love how this black and white feels. I mean, if I zoom in like this, you can really tell how it feels. It feels very clean. It has this filmic look, and I really love how it turned out. So this will be the before, and this will be the after. Really clean and everything. Yeah, so I think that will be the end of today's video. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like down in the leave a comment down in the comment section below. And yeah, I'm really glad to be back, so yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.